his book, Teaches to Pray, says, invest yourself in a consistent lifestyle of prayer and watch what happens. Not just, you have to do this. He's saying, there will be results. Invest yourself in a consistent lifestyle of prayer and watch what happens. Dutch theologian Henry Nouwen puts it this way. And listen, because here I think he's taken just about all of the pictures of what my prayer life looks like and brought them into one, and I go, prayer is not a way of being busy with God instead of with people. In fact, it unmasks the illusion of busyness, usefulness, and indispensability. It is a way of being empty and useless in the presence of God, and so of proclaiming our basic belief that all is grace, and nothing is simply the result of hard work. Indeed, wasting time for God is an act of ministry, because it reminds us and our people that God is free to touch anyone, regardless of our well-meant efforts. Prayer is an articulate way of being useless in the face of God. It brings a smile to all we do. It creates humor in the midst of our occupations and preoccupations. So thinking about my own prayer, I realize how easily I make it into a little seminar with God during which I want to be useful by reading beautiful prayers, thinking profound thoughts, and saying impressive words. I am obviously still worried about the grade. This is Nouwen still speaking. But I think he's read my mind. It indeed is a hard discipline to be useless in God's presence. And by that he means emptying ourselves before God in prayer and just saying, you tell me what you want me to learn. Not, guess what, God, I learned this, and I learned this, and I think if I do this, and I think if I do that, and oh, and I read this really good thing, and did you know about that, and all those kinds of things. Keeping so busy that I do not have time to just simply be useless. It's an interesting use of the word. Empty before God. It is indeed a hard discipline to be useless in God's presence and to let him speak in the silence of my heart. It's also hard to be quiet. Even if you can manage to just sit still, our minds tend to clamor. And I use the word clamor. But whenever I become a little useless, I know that God is calling me to a new life beyond the boundaries of my usefulness. God is recreating in me when I'm spending time in Him with prayer, silent and useless. He is showing me beyond my own usefulness how He can and will use me. Wonderful. Praise team.